What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a new video for you. Today is actually one of my favorite type of videos because we're going to be making some custom parts for the S6. What today's mission is we want to make a ram air intake for the S6 using the fog light bottom grills as a ram air area and routing that up to the engine bay towards the intakes. Whether it's going to make a big difference or not, I'm not really sure, but it looks cool to me. If it looks cool, if it makes even a little bit of difference to me, it's gonna be worth it. So we're actually gonna be working off a 3D printer for this, so let's go ahead and get started. So first off, I wanna apologize for the lack of lighting because of the daytime savings, all that. It's actually super dark and it's only 7 right now. This is actually what we're gonna be modifying. My plan is to actually go ahead and just remove this fog light grill. It's already open, but cut a hole here, route that tube that I'm gonna make up through the behind the fog light and everything up into the engine bay. So I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about right now. So this is actually where I'm going to be planning to route the tubing up to. There's a lot of empty space right down here where my phone's at. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more denser air going into our engine bay and more specifically into our turbos. So we'll just go ahead and start by popping this off. It's as easy as just pulling out.
That's what she said.
So there actually ended up being 2 covers. There's another one behind that. I realized why that flat cover is there because there's a whole bunch of electrical wiring going on here. So the design for this actually kind of doesn't make sense to me at all because as you can see, the side that's closer to the grill, like the middle of the car, is the side that's open, but that's also the side that's closed off. Like, see, this is the open area on the right, and then this is where the cover goes, which is closed off. And the open side is the side where the slots are all closed. So it looks like we're probably gonna have to go with the outer end. That inner end looks like it's gonna be too hard to get through those wires. I actually set my phone down right in here. So if we were to cut our intake in this area on the left, so if you look in from the engine bay, you can actually see my light. That's where the tubing will come up, and we just have to route it up to here so we can at least get that cold air flowing in through here. So now that we have our plan, we kind of know what we're gonna do. Get some mock-ups built, test fit them, and then we should be good from there, but it's easier said than done. So let's go ahead and get started. So now we're officially in the layer. This is where we're gonna be doing all of our 3D printing and modeling. So the printer we're using for this is a Creality Ender 3 V3 SE. Got this a year ago for Christmas. I've loved it since I've had it. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. I'm at 360 something subscribers, so if we could make it to 500 before the start of 2025, that'd be awesome. And yeah, let's get back to it. All right, guys, so I ended up designing my own intake kind of thing. I had found about like 2 or 3 different designs from Thingiverse. They all came out bad. Like, here's one of them. This one was way too big. This one was just way too small. All right, guys, so we have our part finally printed after multiple fails. We're gonna go ahead and try to fit this on. First, we gotta go to Harbor Freight and get some tools. So I know some of you are probably wondering, have I ever used a Dremel before? And the answer to that is no. I probably should have done this outside. Alright, guys, so I think we got the piece all mocked up now. Everything here looks pretty clean now. So I have it so it's angled a little forward. It's facing the same as those openings and it's getting as much airflow as possible. So that piece that we ended up mocking up, let's just say we had multiple fails. I ended up doing a final version. This is made out of a carbon fiber nylon and we're actually about to get it glued in here. So I'm gonna just work on that and then you guys are basically gonna see the results. All right, so we got this all glued up from the front. It doesn't look too bad. This is sticking out a bit. I wasn't gonna trim it to make it flush, but I feel like having it stick out that little bit kind of helps to make sure that the air gets like caught in. All right guys, it's the next morning. I waited till it was day so I could see this a bit clearer, but I really have to cut this area right here like a circle. I don't know, I can't tell if it looks good or if I just ruined a perfectly fine bumper. All right guys, well here is the final result. I don't know how well you can see, but it's kind of smooth, I'd say. Kind of like the asymmetricalness, like having this side open and then this side closed. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think. This is the little air box that I ended up 3D printing just to funnel the air up and straight up into the intakes. And then I just got some black hosing. I'm gonna just rock it like that for a couple of days, but I don't know, I might just order some black ones, and this whole thing was a waste. But you never know how things are gonna turn out unless you try. All right guys, well that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, I really appreciate it. Remember to subscribe, I'm gonna have a lot more videos coming in the next couple months. Be sure to watch those, leave a like, leave your comments, whatever you think I should be doing, but all right, peace.